Hey there folks, it is the Kraken. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing really well. I'm here messing around with ChatGPT and I'm making songs for my forthcoming video, which is of course a bunch of fantasy images and videos, actually just videos and music. There is an aspect to Suno that creates this shimmer effect that drives people completely insane, including me. It drives me nuts. But is there a way to fix it? And the answer to that question is yes. Yes, there is. There is. And we're going to look into it right now. So I'm going to start with actually doing my whole workflow here because I do need a couple of things. So I'm going to come here to where I have some music that's already in existence. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to reuse the prompt. And I'm going to come down here to the style and I'm going to copy it so I can tell ChatGPT that this is the kind of music that I find that I gravitate towards, that I like it for my own personal reasons, okay? And I say, yes, I need some generic fantasy songs, non-thematic, so I don't want anything about, I don't want to have to match video with the song. I'm already doing that on a couple of different areas, but I want some filler songs. So I need stuff that's just generic with vocals. I find that I gravitate towards the styles of, and then I'll paste that in there. So try to lean into that. Okay, something like that. ChatGPT's being quite a bit slow today, so we'll just have to go one step at a time. But here we are. So we have some songs here. It's actually writing it out. So I'll be back when this is ready. In the meantime, I'm deleting some old GBTs to try to free up some memory on this thing because I think it's struggling. I have so many things. Okay, it seems to have finished. Moonlit Covenant. So I'm going to come over here to Suno and I'm going to take this ChatGPT and I'm going to pull it off the screen so I can copy paste, and I'm going to copy those into this area here. Okay, so we're going to come up here to custom V4. No, we don't have instrumental checked because we don't want instrumental. So we're going to take all of this and delete it. I'm going to copy over the lyrics. At the end, you want to make sure you have end and fade out, or maybe it's fade out and then end. I think I put that into my custom GPT incorrectly, so it has it backwards. We can leave this alone because it is identical to the one that I gave it. And then we're going to have the Moonlit Covenant. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to put it right over here. And it's into the Fantasy Girls, but I'm also going to put, well, no, I guess I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. All right, so there we go. And then we're going to hit create, and it's going to create 2 songs, and we'll listen to them in a moment. Now you'll notice I didn't even look at the lyrics. Like I usually listen. I have so many credits. Like, look, I'm maxed out at 10,000 credits because my month just rolled over. It takes like 4 credits or some ridiculously low thing to make a song, 8 credits or something. I cannot use them all. I'm going to have to downgrade my account actually, because I just don't use enough of them. I want to start sharing them with my family, give them the account access so that they can make some too. Like they can make their own playlists, so they can make their own workspace and use my credits up. But I think only my youngest daughter would be interested. I'll come back when this is filled out here. And we are back, and there are 2 songs. And lucky for me, because I did put the fade out and end in there, it did not clip over to 4 minutes and cause me to have to generate an extension. But here we are. Okay, Moonlit Covenant. Red dot means I've listened to them. I have not listened to them, I'm sorry. The ones without the red dot means I've listened to them, okay? So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to this one. We're all gonna listen to it together.
Serpent coils and golden chains, taste of venom, taste of rain.
Okay, the issue I'm having is that this song doesn't have any shimmer in it. The whole point of this video was how to deal with the shimmer, and I have not heard any yet. Maybe you have, I have not. So let's try this next one, next version of this, and see how this goes. Did they update their freaking engine or something? Like why is the whole point is that almost all of my songs have shimmer in them. Okay, I'm gonna have to go down and look for some old songs then that have shimmer in them so I can make a video about it. right, there it is. I heard a little bit of it. You hear it? I'm not quite getting it. Let's see. Here's another one. Atlantis. Here's another one that I liked. I have to just pause this until I can find one with Shimmer. Okay, I had to actually switch genres to find one, but I finally did. So this one here, Starlight on the Sails. You can go back here and you'll hear it. Hear it in the background already?
Oh, starlight gleams on the silver sail with a current.
Hear it in the background? Okay, so here's what you do. Here's the song. You're going to go over here to the three dots and you are going to get the stems. So you go create, get stems. Okay? It says getting stems. And if you scroll up to the top, you'll see that it has that song and it says instrumental and it says vocals. It took me a while to find one where the shimmer was pretty obvious. Didn't expect it to take this long. Be back when this is done rendering out. All right, so now we have these two that are the same song, but different aspects of that song. So naturally we come over here. Now I like to download in wave audio. I think it's this habit because I believe that the quality of it, the bit of it or whatever is going to be a higher level than MP3 because MP3 of course is a compression of the song, right? You're compressing it down to MP3, so you're losing quality. Whereas I believe, just a belief here, that wave is not compressed or less compressed. Now, obviously, FLAC, FLAC, is not compressed at all. That's the highest quality, but it doesn't have that option. Because it is, after all, storing your songs on their own server. They do want to compress them to a certain extent because they have to have room for them. They're not going to give you uncompressed audio. So there is some compression. I'm just guessing, and I have not verified this or anything, but that wave would be a higher quality than MP3. All right, downloading that one. Goes into my downloads folder. Now we're going to grab the vocals. Same thing, download wave audio. Okay, we're back and download the file, and it goes into there. Okay, now we have that. The next thing I want to talk about is DaVinci Resolve. I'm going to say something that's going to get me in trouble. There's a lot of videos out there on YouTube on how to use DaVinci Resolve. There's a lot of, I used to use Premiere and now I use DaVinci. DaVinci's better. DaVinci's the greatest. DaVinci. And I get the feeling by listening to these guys that they are paid by DaVinci to say nice things. It's paid advertisements, basically. Their entire video is sponsored by DaVinci Resolve. Hey, DaVinci, if you want to sponsor me, get in touch because I do use your product. Get in touch. I am not sponsored by DaVinci, but the free version has Fairlight access. There are other options. What are some free, perhaps open source, but free sound editing software for Windows PC, Windows 11 or 10. Okay, Windows PC that is full featured. I don't know. Something like that. I didn't even put a question mark into that. I didn't even know what to ask. Okay, there's all these. See? Okay, so all of these things are free. Grab those. And you provide their website's address for your reference. All right, maybe I'll copy these and put them in the description below. Whatever. Okay. But DaVinci's also free and it's also a video editor here. And I'm going to delete this. Hold on. How do I do this? Edit. Delete this. Okay. Start with a clean slate. I'm going to come in. Here's one I already did. And now I'm going to go to my downloads. And I'm going to grab the vocals. And I'm going to grab the instrumental. And then this will, expand it. There we go. There's the song. So if we listen to it as it is, you will not hear the shimmer. Oh, stop. How did that happen? Got to reload DaVinci because I think because I had it loaded without my headphones on, it's going through my PC speakers. Okay, try this again.
on the silver sail, where the currents flow through the cosmic veil. Our bows sing.
Okay, now let's go back to Suno. So that one was Starlight on the Sails. And it was down here. This one.
Flow. Oh, starlight gleams.
See, you can hear it completely, right? And this one, it's empty. There's no shimmer.
Oh, starlight gleams on the silver sail, where the currents flow through the cosmic veil. Our bows sing.
And if you do feel like there is some, you can mute the track and listen to see what track it is. Is it the vocals or is it the instrumental?
Oh, starlight gleams on the silver sail, where the currents flow through the cosmic veil. Our bows sing songs of the void and wind to the elven.
So the lyrics, by the way, you heard it say bow instead of bow. So I think, you have to go in and fix the pronunciation of it or something, maybe put like a pronunciation guide. But anyways, let's say you're doing all this, right? So go to Fairlight. This is where all the stuff is done, right? So this is Fairlight. So we have here, unmute that part and play.
Oh, starlight gleams on the silver sail.
And if you wanted to add some effects to it, let's say, there's all of these over here that you can just throw in there. If you want to put some pitch stuff, phase meter, stereo fixer, I don't know, whatever, loudness meter, modulation, echo, distortion. Yeah, I have no idea what any of this stuff does, guys. But echo, you could throw an echo on the vocals maybe. And then unmute the vocals.
Through the cosmic veil, our bows sing songs of the void and to the elven king who wandered.
Right? Okay.
So
what do you do when you're all done? You go to deliver. You go up here to audio. First of all, name it. And I guess probably just do the same name. YouTube, test, audio, Shimmer, whatever. And then where are you going to put it? And I'll just put it right back in downloads because I'm going to delete it. And then what you're doing, there's some stuff along the top here. See these little quick things? So I just go to, let's see here, audio only. What format? I'm going to change it to an MP3 format. It's gone codec MP3. What bit rate are we using? We're doing 320. Sample rate 4800. I think we just leave all of that. You render it as a single clip and render queue. Add to render queue. There it is. Okay. Because I had the previous one in there and it's like, hey, you had a previous one. Do you want me to include it into this? And the answer, of course, is no. So MP3, hit the render all. It just takes a second to do it, but it's combining them into an MP3. Completed. Let's go to our downloads folder. There's the two we downloaded, and there is the output.
gleams on the silver sail, where the currents flow through the cosmic veil.
And the shimmer is gone. So that's what you have to do to repeat all of this. Just real quick. You're going to go to your Suno, you're going to make your song, you're going to say, oh, this is a great song, it sounds good, but the shimmer is driving me nuts. I have to delete it. Don't delete it. Simply go over to the three dots, go over here to create, do get stems. You'll get your stems. Don't even bother listening to them. Just get them, download them, use this, or as I said, DaVinci to put that in there as well. It'll be in the description below. Pull it into whatever. You can add your effects, whatever you want to do. And put echo. Adjust all your stuff. I mean, I don't know, guys. Whatever, just turn echo off. But whatever you want to put in here. Like, see the little effects thing. So we have to remove attributes. There we go. Now it's clear again. Look into this. I mean, YouTube is your friend. You're watching this video right now on YouTube. Search for how to use Fairlight if that's what you want. How to use these things, what they do. Maybe you already know. But anyways, that's it. We've done it. That's the end of the video. I hope you found it informative. Please like, comment, subscribe, share it to your grandma. I will see you guys on the next video. This was just a quick how-to. Okay, that was it. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
Oh, starlight gleams on the silver sail, where the currents flow through the cosmic veil. Our bows sing songs of the void and wind to the elven kin who underpinned. So hoist the light and let it guide through the nebula's drift and the astral tide, with a bow of grace and a helm so true. We sail the stars 'neath the sapphire hue. The elder fleets carve their path with care through the starlit seas, where the bold don't dare. Our songs are bound to the spheres we roam, and the threads of the stars weave our kin a home. So hoist the light and let it guide through the nebula's drift and the astral tide, with a bow of grace and a helm so true. We sail the stars 'neath the sapphire hue. Oh, the sails hum low with a voice of old, of the wisdom lost and the stories told. Through the comet's arch and the pulse of time, we seek the shores of a realm divine. So hoist the light and let it guide through the nebula's drift and the astral tide, with a bow of grace and a helm so true. We sail the stars 'neath the sapphire hue. We sail the stars 'neath the sapphire hue.